Today's horoscope, Virgo August 22nd, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With today's Sun-Neptune transit, some minor confusion or doubt can be hanging in the air, slowing you down. You're more impressionable, vulnerable, sensitive, and inclined to daydream. You can feel tempted to withdraw and escape. While you should probably take a time out, it may not be good to bow out of too much now. Do watch for confusion or vagueness with others. You may feel a little out of step and unsure if you want time for yourself or for companionship. For the best results, aim to rest, digest, and process a bit more before moving forward. The moon moves into your intimacy sector later today, making it a good time to process and digest recent events. It's a time to observe rather than leap forward. Of all the zodiac signs, you have a masterful way of damage controlling things for you and everyone around you. However, the energy echoing in the corners of the universe has likely rattled your bones and spirit to your very core. This is because the mighty sun, our great luminary now energizing your solar house of privacy, secrets, hidden enemies, and the unconscious, clashed in a sharp square with electric Uranus. This ensures that shocking news could pop up out of left field, leaving you so shaken that you don't have the grounded nature to find a solution or even know which way to turn. You and your partner could feel on edge. Everything around you feels like a battle. Money may trigger something within you. Looking at your bank account could be a risky thing to do when the moon enters Aries. Luna will show you everything that you may want to hide. Charges, hidden fees, increased balances on your credit cards, and more will come up. At first, this could be overwhelming if you are not where you expected to be with your finances. But if you put on your brave face, you will benefit from doing a self-audit. Dive in so that you can transform your financial standing. When someone as talented as you are gets stuck behind a desk, it's a crying shame. If you feel the creative artist inside kicking to be let out of the closet, open the door. By all means, this world needs another Picasso, another Simone de Beauvoir. Why not investigate the offers at the local college and see if a future online class in your preferred field would fit your schedule? If you get pleasure from arranging flowers at home, then it's time to put flowers in the family budget. Things are moving, and all for the better. In love, the wind is blowing in the right direction. If you are single, you will embark on some new adventures and meet new people, flirt, and have evenings out, if possible. If you are part of a couple, your relationship will suddenly be more exciting and you will be tantalized by your partner. A hot day is waiting for you, let everyone around you be warned. When the moon returned for its only visit to your romantic sector while Venus was in Virgo late last week, they formed a favorable connection. Today, however, as the moon is making its solitary visit to your relationship sector and Venus remains in Virgo, an opposition has arisen between them. This clash may trigger some intense emotional responses or push certain buttons. Nonetheless, both interactions play equally crucial roles in shaping and updating your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the upcoming year. While the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to your relationship sector, something that every 4 weeks brings a chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged, it is the timing that makes this visit significant. On the one hand, the moon has returned in time to avoid the sun's return to Virgo in 3 days, something that next month will see them clash as a full moon. On the other hand, the only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is in Virgo will help with her mission to better understand what you want from your relationships. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters fiery Aries this evening, expect to feel a surge of motivation and action-oriented energy. This lunar shift brings a dynamic change of pace, filling you with enthusiasm and a renewed sense of drive. It's the kind of energy that gets you moving, and you may notice a boost in your stamina. Whether it's tackling that to-do list, diving into a new project, or simply feeling more inspired to get things done, tonight holds the potential for some serious productivity. However, with all this excitement and vigor, it's easy to get carried away. Have you ever had one of those evenings where you're so absorbed in what you're doing that you lose track of time, only to realize it's way past your bedtime? With this Aries moon energy, that could definitely be a possibility. It's tempting to keep going, but try to be mindful of your limits. Sleep is just as important as productivity, and burning the midnight oil too often can leave you feeling drained in the long run. So, what should you do with all this energy? Focus on what matters most to you. It's easy to feel like you can do everything all at once, but spreading yourself too thin might lead to overwhelm. Instead, prioritize the tasks and goals that are truly important. What are those things that, when you accomplish them, bring you the greatest sense of fulfillment? By honing in on those priorities, you'll be able to channel your energy more effectively. And if you're starting something new, why not invite others to join you? Aries energy is bold and independent, but collaboration can lead to even greater success. Think of it as a way to blend your fire with the strengths of others, creating something even more powerful together. Have you ever taken on a project with friends or colleagues and found that their input took your ideas to the next level? When you're open to help, you might be surprised at how much smoother things can go. Here's another tip: don't overthink it. If you're feeling stuck, sometimes the best thing you can do is take a leap of faith. Imagine yourself jumping forward, even if you're not entirely sure where you'll land. That's the kind of bold, confident energy this Aries moon is all about. When you trust yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to land on your feet and experience those exhilarating moments of success and joy. But with all this passion and drive, it's important to be mindful of balance. While it's amazing to feel so alive and ready to take on the world, be careful not to let that passion turn into overwhelm. Sometimes, the universe will throw challenges your way just to see how you handle them. Maybe it's someone who seems to be working against you or a situation that suddenly throws you off course. Whatever the challenge, it's essential to approach it with grace and calm. These obstacles aren't here to derail you, they're opportunities for growth and learning. If you find yourself facing resistance, take a moment to breathe and assess the situation. Is this a challenge you need to confront head-on, or is it something that can be navigated around? The key is to stay focused on your path and not let minor distractions pull you off course. Have you ever faced a challenge that, in hindsight, actually helped you grow or see things more clearly? Sometimes, those obstacles end up being blessings in disguise. And a word of caution: be mindful of how you're interacting with others during this time. The fiery energy of Aries can sometimes lead to impulsive actions or a desire to show off. While confidence is great, it's important to stay grounded and humble. If you're in a position of power or influence, resist the temptation to misuse that power. People will respect you more for your integrity and your willingness to admit when you're wrong. Have you ever found that showing vulnerability or admitting a mistake actually strengthened your relationships? It's those moments of authenticity that can lead to deeper connections and greater respect. At the end of the day, this Aries moon is inviting you to harness your energy, focus on what truly matters, and move forward with confidence. There might be challenges along the way, but with the right mindset, you can overcome them and continue making progress toward your goals. So, what's one thing you're going to tackle tonight? And how will you channel this fiery energy into something that brings you closer to your dreams? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you're making the most of this exciting energy.